2024 is shaping up to be a very interesting year for the real estate market and the broader economy. I want to point out this tweet I found from Wall Street Silver. It says delinquencies adjusted for inflation have now reached the same level as 2008, except the difference is that back then interest rates and home prices had already peaked and were coming back down, whereas neither has come down yet. More importantly, we see that delinquencies continue to rise long after home prices begin to fall. In summary, we are witnessing the largest policy error in market history. So let's jump in and study this graph. The green line down here is interest rates. You can see how interest rates have been managed. My opinion is they kept interest rates far too low for far too long, and they've created a false market. And this is supported by looking at the red line being delinquencies. You see the pain of the late 2000s. And then you see home prices begin to start to increase, and it's correlated with low interest rates. They did try to slow down home prices. You can see that right in here. But then they dropped rates back down, and home prices absolutely shot up because of COVID. Everyone came and worked from home. And now we're in a situation where interest rates are high. It was supposed to cool the market down, but we still have home prices going up, and now we have delinquencies increasing, and they're up to that 2008 level. So let's go in and see what this has had as far as an effect on the market. What you're looking at in this map are all of the current listings on MLS in our area that have a short sale or a foreclosure status attached to the listing, and we have 84. So 84 is not that many considering the data that we just looked at in the chart. So I wanted to go ahead and show you this now. These are the 30-day delinquencies. I would argue they're more like 90-day delinquencies because the banks try to work things out. Then you go into 31 to 60 day, 61 to 90 day, 3 to 4 months, 4 to 6 months, and now you look at the auctions. So I ask you, where are all of these listings when you look at the short sale or foreclosure status? NOD status is in here as well. I just don't see them showing up in the market. And as you can see, this is a nationwide graph. You can see the delinquencies increasing. We got job layoffs happening. I'm just not sure what's going to happen in this market. But when I look at this graph, it kind of scares me a little bit. Where's the market heading in 2024? I'm not sure. But I will say this, that when if the Fed decides to drop interest rates, I think you're going to see a flood of buyers come into this market. The number one objection I have from home buyers right now, when they're telling me why they are not going to buy right now, is I'm waiting for rates to come down. I probably hear that at least a dozen times a week. I'm waiting for rates to come down. I'm not going to buy right now because I'm waiting for rates to come down. Well, if you're a buyer out there and you're waiting for that rate to come from, I think today it's 7.5 down to 5.5, I would say you should write your offer today and negotiate with the limited number of buyers that are in the market. And then when rates do come down, you could always refinance. But if you wait and have all these buyers come back into the market, we're going to see multiple offers. We're going to see offers over list price. And we're going to go back to that pandemic era where crazy offers were coming in, 10% over market, because people were desperate to find housing and they had to settle. Number one objection from a COVID buyer today is they had to settle because there's so little inventory out there. So that's my take on the market. I wish I had a crystal ball. Obviously I don't, but that's my take for today. So I'd love to hear your comments, what you think about this, and share this with your friends. And thanks for watching.